It's a mural. Another day for a mural. I don't know if you can see the sketching I'm doing over here. Not really. Well, anyway, right in there, there's going to be a big, gigantic. It's going to be a gigantic. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it. It's going to be a gigantic T-Rex head sticking out of the bushes. Anyway, since you last saw, I got the waterfall. I got the next step on the waterfall done. So there's where it's going to be falling off, like as if the top of the door line there, down into a big pool. And I'm going to have some crocodiles down here. Crocs are going to be like right in here. I don't know if you can see the sketch or not. Nah, it's pretty dim. I've got another coat on the tiger. I've got my black in there. And I'll be working on the tiger right now. I think I'm going to do some work on the tiger. But the black stripes are there. So now it's just a matter of bringing the details, the shadows, and all that other stuff into play. So there's my tiger. Pretty cool baby. You notice how I did it so that even with the this molding here, but I did it so that you don't even see the molding. It disappears behind the tiger. Well, the tiger disappears into it. See a little bit coming out beside the little lake where my crocs will be, and that'll be the froth and the foam as the waterfall hits. You know, if I do this a little bit, maybe it'll look like it's moving. Whatever, Chris. Anyway, so that's what's going on. And I thought I maybe set up shop here a little bit. Maybe do, oh, there's my tree. Maybe do at least 10 minutes so you can see some of the work being done while I'm doing it. I don't know. I thought that might be pretty cool. Anyway, let's see. I haven't busted out my palette yet. Okay, cool. Get my paints together. Okay, so got my palette together. I also need a bucket of water to keep my brushes in. And some Kleenex. Here I am walking around again. I don't do that well. I just walk around, putter. Oh, I'll tell you what. There's nothing that you can do on this kind of job to make it go fast. Everything about this kind of work is painstakingly slow. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. Best view for you. Yeah, I guess that's good. Alright, so now I'm going to add some color because I added, as I remember saying the last time, I had an off-white that I used. So now we're going to start adding some like oranges and stuff, browns, and start to add some dimension to his fur. If I can get my palette out of the plastic bag. I hope it hasn't dried up completely. Let's see what we got going on here. It's kind of dry. Let's see if it's still usable. Okay, so get my favorite brush here. Yeah, some painter's pants are great for this. Alright, let's see where we're at. Okay, yeah, this is good. Actually, this is very workable, actually. We get my orange here. Yeah, it's still workable. Good. Alright, so I'm going to start taking care of some of the issues that I have with his stripes. There are areas where I need to match them up a little bit better than I did. So I'm going to start doing that. Mix a little water into this stuff. Unfortunately, it did get a little stiff, but that's alright. We can work with it. That's the way it is. Alright, so we're going to bring this one down. Right? This one up. Yeah, it does look like it, doesn't it? Yeah. This is a problem. I'm starting to think I maybe should start my coloring variations all over again. This is kind of coming out very almost too light for me. Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to put some more white on here because it's not coming out the way I want it to. And we'll just mix some of this orange that's already here into it. Yeah, that should work out fine. It should work out splendidly. Looks like a real artist palette too, doesn't it? It's almost like I know what I'm doing sometimes. I don't know though. I really don't know if I know what I'm doing, to tell you the truth. Yep. If I was only as good at relationships as I am at everything else, I'd be all set. But I'm pretty shitty when it comes to relationships. Anyway, let's see if that's what we need. Yeah, it's what we need to. Cool, baby. Okay. So I'm just trying to even out the sides now. Put a little bit more color into this stuff. I've added a little bit, slightly more orange than I had in the beginning. Just because I want to start giving him a little bit of color. I don't want him to be a white tiger. And I mix all my own colors too, so I got the basic primaries and I've been doing my own mixes, so that's kind of what it's about. At this point, it's just basically, as I say, trying to balance things out. If I've got a bigger line over here, I want to make it smaller over there, back and forth until I get what I consider a fairly even coat on everything, so that we have kind of a symmetry going on. Obviously, there's nothing perfect, but we can do a fair job of making sure things look balanced. Doesn't have to be perfectly balanced, but just balanced enough. You know? Yeah, it's what separates a good job from an okay job. You know, I want this thing to look as real as I can possibly make it. The whole idea, you know? She's gonna grow up, you know? And as a kid might like this, but as a teen, I want her to look at this and go, wow, that's still cool, you know? It's done for me when I was a kid, but it still looks cool. That's the kind of thing I want her to be able to look back at it and go, holy cow, that's my room, you know? She'll have her friends over here and they'll be like, wow, man, that's awesome. Yeah, it's one of those things, I guess. Taking pride in my work, don't it? Adding a little more orange to my mix here. I'm going to darken it up a little bit. Still looking kind of pale. Pale kitty. He's a pale kitty. Pale kitty. Yeah. I haven't even gotten to the point where I'm doing the shadowing and details yet. I'm just, as I said, I'm trying to balance things out right now. Add a little bit more color so he's not like such a pale tiger. I'm not talking very much because I'm really paying attention to my details. So, there's an imbalance problem here. You can see that I'm going to need to do something to correct that. It's like, do I want to take away from there, or do I want to take away from here, or what do I want to do? This is the fine-tuned details that just make this is what makes it work. Let's put it that way. This is where the work comes in. Anyway, we reached 10 minutes, but I just wanted you to get a little gander at me actually working on it. You know, I mean, I gave you a little bit last time, and probably the next video I do, I'll have the basic shape of the T-Rex head on the wall over in the corner, and I'll put that out. Probably pretty cool to look at. Definitely gonna have a T-Rex in this thing. Anyway, yeah, till next time. Yeah. Till next time, I hope that everything's well.